So, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ike MMA show, the Ike MMA podcast. Sorry, that's quite a mouthful. And I'm joined in the studio today by amateur mixed martial arts fighter Carl Byrne, fighting out of Ireland. Carl, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
No, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland. So I
Yeah,
wasn't exactly sure where you were based in the country. I just didn't want to get it wrong.
yeah,
Um,
I didn't say it. So yeah, Dublin, Ireland. Yeah,
um,
uh, I'm feeling good after the last fight. To be honest, I'm feeling good now. I'm in a different gym now, so it's adjusting what I done wrong in the other fight, getting more
yeah.
jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. Getting more jiu-jitsu in this gym now. We're training the gi, training no gi, jiu-jitsu, striking, doing everything now, doing everything proper, doing everything right, cardio, everything.
After your last fight, you kind of did you feel like you had to really go back to the drawing board and kind of like see what was wrong, take all the stuff that wasn't right, and then try to see what it was that you could really improve?
Yeah, like I knew before the fight, to be honest, that my cardio wasn't the best because like I wasn't doing that much cardio, do you know what I mean? But I should have been doing a lot more cardio, but I felt like I was confident with my striking, with my jiu-jitsu. I got too overconfident and then went in there and then gassed out. That was my last fight. I just gassed out. The first round went in, threw everything that I had, and I was like, no, gas tank's gone. So I know I've do a lot of cardio now. I'm gonna train hard, and next fight I'm definitely gonna have cardio for
Not sure thing. When you say cardio, you mean as in just more running or skipping, sprints, steps?
more hill sprints,
Ah,
more hit cardio. You know, what I mean, more just more cardio. So I need. That's what I needed. That's what I was lacking in my last fight. If I had that cardio, I probably would have won. Because literally the first round, I went out from phenomenal. Won the first round. Second round, gassed out, took me down, and I just couldn't do anything. Second, third round when I was down on the ground. When I'm a ground game fighter, like I'm a jiu-jitsu fighter, and that last fight just it wasn't me, I mean, I know I could do more on the ground, I'm more active on the ground when I was in Spartan, but
mhm.
it could have been to change gyms and all that stuff, changing gyms and being stressed out with all that stuff, and that's probably what it was as well. But now I'm in a gym now, back to check my and we change our game now. We change up again. Hopefully, at this time it's right.
And now those are the first interview publicly that I'm doing with you. It's not really the first interview that we've had, because the first one we we got carried away. There's a
Yeah,
lot of joking, a lot of shooting the shit, as they say.
yeah,
And but I think I did ask you as in what I mean, I like to ask the fighters to just go back to their roots a little bit, as in what got you into mixed martial arts and beyond that combat sports, as in where did your love of the sport come from?
So back then, like I used to get bullied and all that stuff. Yeah. So then I said, right, I'm gonna start boxing. I joined boxing, and then when MMA came in, when mate asked me to come down, I went down, and then that's where I started from. And then after that, then no one fuck with me, you know what I mean? They're like, no, he's a MMA player, don't fuck with him, And but it teaches you a lot as well. Like it teaches you a lot. It puts your mind in a different place. You know what I mean? Doing jiu-jitsu, doing MMA, you just you change as a person, and it changed my whole life. Like I'm doing it 6 years now, and it changed my whole life. It changed my mindset, made me more disciplined, and I'm happy that I joined. I started.
I don't compete actively myself, but I have to say that the first time that I did a kickboxing session back in 2020, just at the height of the pandemic here in the UK, the gyms were closed, and I really wanted to just find some way of doing some exercise. I mean, I was going for long walks and everything, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah,
Didn't feel it was enough.
yeah,
I have to say that the first time that I did the kickboxing class, it felt very therapeutic. Any sorts of frustration, it's vented out in that 1 to 2 hour or more session. So it feel for me, it felt really good. So that's what really got me properly interested into the sport.
Yeah, and now look at you now. You're doing well, and be proud of yourself, bro. You're good. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
like long walks and all that stuff. It clears your head for a while, and then you're back the same. But
yeah,
MMA jiu-jitsu, you go in there with your head wrecked, and then next of all, you're come out a new man. You walk out the gym and you're like, whoa, I just
uh-huh.
let it all out there. Got choked out. I got kicked in the face. I got punched in the face, and now I'm a new man. What the hell? You know what I mean? It's daily. It's a good mindset,
Yeah,
and I think that every parent should get their kid into MMA and jiu-jitsu because honestly, it's really good for the mind, as Tyson Fury says. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, of course, definitely. Um, I was just I recently joined kind of what starting my kickboxing class just at a gym literally my doorstep here in the UK, and
Yeah.
they do all sorts of like in training there with people of all ages or backgrounds. And I was saying to the guy that I was training with, this is something that really everybody should be doing because it has everything climbed into it: cardio, muscle building, and just strength, resilience, endurance, and it's like fitness all combined into one thing. So I was thinking, why doesn't everybody do it apart from just going to the gym or apart from just going for yoga or for bike riding or cardio? Because when you're doing whatever it is that's mixed martial arts inclined, you're more or less exercising and training every part of your body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it's well said. To be honest, yeah, everyone should be doing it, especially for women as well, for self defense as well, because
Yeah.
there's bad people out in this world. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And having self defense is number one key. You have to have self defense. You have to know how to defend yourself because there's bad people in this world, and I think women should really get into self defense classes, get into jiu-jitsu, get into kickboxing, learn how to fight, learn how to protect themselves. And I really think kids should be in it as well because it's the new thing out nowadays. It's the new thing out,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I'd rather like be in a pub with 30 people that do jiu-jitsu than
Mhm.
30 strangers. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
people
Yeah.
that do jiu-jitsu and everything, it's just like, right, we're not gonna fight tonight, or we're not gonna do this tonight. We're not gonna be, you know what I mean? They're more disciplined, doing stuff than people that just don't do anything, and you know what I mean? It's hard to explain.
Of course.
But I think
Um.
everyone should do it, to be honest. It's a really good sport to get into. But join
You never.
Checkma.
Sorry.
But join Checkma, my gym.
Ah.
Let's
Okay.
grow. Let's grow this gym up. Let's go.
I'll definitely look those guys up.
Yeah,
Um.
Checkma Dublin. John Kelly is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, world class, unbelievable. And Jay Doyle as well, professional kickboxer, unbelievable fighter. I hate sparring him because he just kills me all the time. So I
Ah.
hate rolling with John because he just kills me all the time too. I'm like, I have to do it
But it
though.
sounds like they're really
Hopefully I'll
good
be at that
coaches.
level
They
one
know
day.
that.
Sorry?
They sound like that means if you hate if after you trained with them and sparred with them, then you feel like
No, I
they've
don't hate it.
killed
You
you.
know what I mean? I'm just like, why am I so bad? But it's
That
just
means they're
because
good
they're so
teachers
good.
then.
Yeah, they're my coaches. Yeah, so
Yeah.
your coaches obviously has to be better than the has to be better than the whole gym as well. That's
Yeah.
why. Well, all they're beasts. They're unbelievable, and I'm happy with my coaches now. To be honest.
Coming up on June 10th, I think you've got another fight, isn't it? If I'm
No, I'm not gonna do this one. It's tomorrow. KZXC is tomorrow actually. I'm not the only one in Ashbourne. I changed my mind about it. I was gonna do it, and then I changed my mind. I'm just working now and get my mindset good. Uh,
okay.
I got the gym back and all that stuff. I'm back in the checkmate now. I'm back on track. So July, you'll see me in July, 100%. July in Tala, KZXC. We go again, but this time it's gonna be improved. And last time I said that just because it's hard. I don't want to say it on the interview, but a lot of stuff happened in between with that
Mhm.
gym, Dublin City MMA. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
things that happened, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna say it on this interview, of course. But you know, we're in a
Look,
different place now. Past is past. Let's move on. Let's
yeah,
go
yeah, of
fight and
course.
fly. You know what I mean? But I want to give a shout out to Martin Kenny as well. Martin Kenny always trains me, world class kickboxer, unbelievable. I always go up to him every training camp. I go up to him. He has me fresh on my stand up, everything. So I want to say thanks very much to him and Frank Stacey as well. Also, my boxing coach. He also sponsored me. Street Boxing Argo sponsored me as well. Helped me out with all my medicals, everything. I want to say thanks to Frank, thanks to Martin, thanks to John Kelly, thanks to Jay, thanks for all my teammates as well. Really appreciate everything. July we go to pro next year.
When we're done, send me their links. So the proper links, so I don't make a mistake. So send me the links. So I'll include them in the description below for YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll include it in the stories as well.
Swim Fitness Academy as well. I have to give them a shout out as well. They're sponsoring me. They paid for all my gear, all the tracksuits and all that stuff. My last fight, but
Nice.
And Signature Events, also another sponsor, unbelievable. You just have to get on that on Instagram. Signature Events, get on it. Get over to Ireland as well, all over the UK. We're gonna shut down UK as well. Signature Events are gonna come over and shut it down. Can you now? Okay, that's all I have to say. Now let's get back into the conversation. Thanks, bro.
All right, so getting back to the realms of fighting, let's say preparing for a fight, your diet, your training camp, just everything overall. What is that like? If you had a fight, let's say the next Cage Legacy event, I think happening in July, as you said, for that fight, as an example, how would you go about preparing for that fight? I'm assuming, well, July is not practically the next month. By now, I'm assuming you would have started preparing for that fight.
Yeah, I already started preparing. I'm training every morning, training twice a day. When I'm not in work, I'm training twice a day. When I'm in work, I only train in the morning. But the gym is open 7 days a week. So what can go wrong here? You know what I mean? It's open 7 days a week. The coaches are so disciplined to getting us to our best. So there's nothing that can go wrong in this one. I can't go wrong in this one. I can't lose this one. I know I can't lose this one. And I'm not going to lose this one. My next fight, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to show heart. Like I did in the last fight, I showed heart. I didn't tap out to that rear naked choke because I showed heart. I could have went out. That was really tight, that rear naked choke. Did you watch the last fight? In the third round, he had me in a rear naked choke. Really tight rear naked choke. And I didn't give up. I kept going. And that's what I done in that fight. I showed heart. So I'm proud of that anyway.
I mean, honest, I couldn't watch it because that night I was I was working some other stupid stuff that I won't go into came up that evening, but it was my intention to prefer watching the fight on the same day, same night, had the same feel of it, almost in comparison to how I would feel watching it live there cage side. First time that someone sent me to the AFS event over in West London. No, I wanted to watch, but I couldn't get around to watching it.
So next one, you know what I mean? There's gonna be loads of cage legacy shows. Like honestly, there's gonna be loads of them. Deco's doing well, Darren's doing well. So I think that cage legacy is gonna get really, really, really big in the world. To be honest, I say loads of people around the world are gonna come over to Ireland and fight. Well, they did. People over in the UK came over and fought as well. And I think this gonna get really big cage legacy. And I'm honestly proud of Darren and Deco for what they done. You know what I mean? But going back to my training camp, yeah, I'm on fight camp now. I don't have my opponent yet, but I'm changing my game. I'm changing everything on my game. My jiu-jitsu is going to be better. My ground game is going to be better. My wrestling is going to be better. And my diet is going to be better. Because my diet, I was eating everything. Because I didn't have to lose that much weight. I didn't have to cut that much weight in my last fight. So I was literally like eating everything. Like I was eating bad and thinking that I was God. But next fight, I'm going to get my diet proper, make my food, plan a lot more, and we go again. And I'll hopefully get the knockout this time because I'm sick of armbar people, to be honest. I'm sick of armbar people.
I'm not an expert, but I do know that, and I'm guilty of this. But from past experience, and I've heard this being said many times, Michael Chandler has said this, and he's right. You know, he's someone who a lot of what he says I agree with. You can't out-train or even cheat out of a bad diet. You can't out-train a bad diet, because if you eat lots of junk food throughout the day, and it may feel good, it tastes nice.
You are what you eat, isn't it?
You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel like crap.
You eat good, you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like eat good and feel good, But I have been eating all right, all right. I've been doing them TikTok challenges and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But yesterday I had bad. Yesterday I had bad, I have to say. I had bad. I got 160 chicken popcorn and tried to eat them as quick as I could. I'm crazy.
160. Was that a
160 chicken
challenge?
popcorn. Yeah, I don't know on live TikTok. Yeah, I ate 103 of them in about 4.5 minutes. I was just, but that was my last hurrah. So now I'm gonna get back to my diet, eat proper. So
Though you look like someone that you don't really put on weight so easy. I mean, you got a very slim, skinny face.
yeah, I literally eat like a pig, like, and I'm still this skinny, like, I don't know how, but I want to eat right. I want to see what way my body gets. I want to challenge myself and eating right, no fizzy drinks, no junk food, and just eat clean.
Yeah.
So you have to eat clean in this game. You have to eat clean. All carbs and all that stuff. Eat clean. So I'm
gonna get
taking these creatine tablets at the moment, like, to be honest. Have you ever heard of them? No?
No, I know. Well, I know creatine is, but the brand, no, I've not seen that before.
Yeah, creatine tablets. I'm taking them, and it's actually helped me out a lot as well. My energy and all when I'm training. It's really helped. It's actually good.
Okay. For your next upcoming fight, in terms of where nutrition is concerned, is that something you're going to take care of yourself, or are you going to be hiring like a chef that's going to be preparing all your meals, or are you going to get like a nutritionist involved?
I'm gonna prepare myself. I'm actually a chef. I actually worked in restaurants and all that stuff, so I know what to cook. I know what food to put in. But I just never got to it. You know what I mean? I was being lazy. But this time, it's time to start cooking my food, prepping my meals, and taking them at the right time, and taking more supplements as well. I don't even know how to say that word, but taking more creatine and, you know what I mean, get more energy.
Yeah.
Because I work till like 5 a.m. in the morning, and then getting up at like 9:30, 10 for training for 11. It's hard, but I'm gonna try my body into it.
And your weights, as in for this upcoming fight, we need to make weight. We're talking about the making weight and until the connection died.
Yeah, I got a call there. People always ring me when I'm busy, you know what I mean? When I'm not busy, no one rings me. Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, bro. Okay, I guess get back to weight cutting and all that stuff.
So you were saying that okay, I was asking about for the upcoming fight, in terms of making weight. Do you need to make weight? And when I say make weight, I'm assuming when people say make weight, do you really need to cut down your weight, or you need to bring up your weight? As in, is there a lot of work involved in your own case?
Well, I make weight easy, like, you know what I mean. It's all in the mind. I think, like, when I say I'm gonna make 70, I say, oh, I'll do it. But when I say I'm gonna make 66, it's really hard, but I still do it. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what to do in my next fight. I don't know where to stay at 70 or go back down to 66. Like, I'm getting old now. Not old, but I'm 25 now. And the last time I made 66, I was like 22, 21. So now I'm 25. So I don't know what it's gonna be like now. But I might go back down to 66 because I didn't. The only fights that I lost was at 70. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only fights that I lost was at 70. At 66, I won. The 3 fights that I won was at 66, and then I lost at 70 every other time. Well, I'm 3-2 now, so my 2 times lost at 70, and then I won 3 at 66. So should I take the other one at 66? You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. To be honest, I might get down to 66.
I think when you say should you take the fights at this particular weight class, or this at least at this particular weight that's required by the promoter, I think from what I've been hearing, you know, what else I was going to ask you is the weight cutting that you have to do. Has it ever been, or will it be, you know, quite drastic? That is to the point whereby when you step on the scale, you faint, or you feel really, really lightheaded, or
yeah, because no, I haven't been in that position. No, I haven't. I always made weight. Like, when on the day.
Okay.
Because I don't eat the day before. I don't eat, so it's hard not eating and all that stuff. Like they'll be starving and they'll be going mad, like getting angry and all. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not eating. It's called
Yeah.
hangry. Yeah, it's called hangry.
Sure.
This is the thing out now. Hangry. Like you'll be getting angry when I don't eat and all that stuff. I do be like a demon that day, man. I do eat like a demon. I don't let anyone talk to me or anything. It's like just let me concentrate and focus on this
Yeah.
wake up. And then I lose a kilo on my sleep. Don't know how. That's just lose a kilo on my sleep. I don't know. I don't know how, but I do. It's mad. It's crazy.
Listen, this reality to remain composed. Okay, I'm trying to think how that could happen. There must be because your body is processing and ridding yourself of all the toxins and waste and whatever, and whilst you sleep over and throughout the night. Um,
Like I wake up like I was 71.5, and then I went to bed, and then I woke up the next day and I was 70.5 and 70.4, and I was like, what the hell? What am I doing in my sleep? Am I dancing in my sleep or something? Like, what the hell? It's probably because my house is so warm, you know what I mean? My house is so warm, it's like a living sauna. My mom always had me house like that. That's why, probably why as well. Well, I don't feel it coming off, so it's good.
no, but look, the main thing is if as long as you're making the weight for you make weight for the particular fight that the promoter wants you to make, then you're good. The only reason why I ask is that how have you ever pushed yourself so badly that it started actually having an impact on your health and maybe even on your mental health? Because like some UFC weigh-ins you see, I've seen this twice, the females, they're stuck
Yeah,
on the scale, they collapse. Then I've heard of some certain situations of some guys who lost so much weight, they hear their brains rattling their skull. That's a new one that I've repeated so many times. So it still shocks me that that's even
yeah,
possible.
that's crazy. No, I
Mm,
haven't been in that position. I've never been in that position, but that is crazy. Like,
mm.
like I'm gonna have to do it one day. I know well I am. I'm gonna be in that position when I'm pro. I know well I'm gonna have to do it. But I'm actually not looking forward to it. But
Mm.
it's, let's see, what happens. Probably don't need to do it because I lose a kid on my sleep. So
Um,
it's weird.
Now, so let's say you said you're at 24, 25 now.
25, yeah,
25.
24.
The next few years, say if you really stick to your mixed martial arts career and keep going, keep winning fights. In future, would you like to join with the bigger promotions? Of course, there's the big one that everybody wants to join. You've heard the name on everyone's lips, the UFC. But I mean, there's others. There's Bellator, there's PFL, there's one championship. There's now the Eagle FC being run by Khabib. Maybe
Bellator,
it's not as. Huh?
Bellator as well.
I, I didn't mention Bellator, didn't I?
No,
No, okay.
I
I
don't think
probably
it
did.
did. We look back.
There's Bellator. But I mean, would you want to join one of those bigger promotions, or would you prefer sticking to the more local scene?
I want to go to the UFC. To be honest, I do want to. Like when I do be watching the UFC and all, John, when they're in the warm up room and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and they have the camera on them with the UFC shots and all, and like I was looking at it and I was just visualizing. I was like, this could be me one day if I just put my head down and work hard, train hard, and I'll be there one day. Take sacrifices, do what I have to do, and this could be me one day. I do be looking at the UFC fights and all that stuff, and I'll be like, I really want to do it. I really want to do it. So I'm gonna keep training, I'm keep fighting, and I'll probably see me in the UFC in the future or Bellator. But they're the only two ones that I want to go to be honest. Bellator or UFC.
Okay, now you kind of put myself, well, not myself, but I'm imagining you at a fork in the roads in the path. Bellator on the right hand side and the UFC on the left. Not many. It doesn't mean anything that I put one side on the left and one side on the right, but I do feel that with the UFC, you're going to get lots of fame, you're going to get lots of exposure, and you're going to get a big platform and your name power.
Yeah,
But you may not be paid so much unless if you're one of the exceptional few golden boys in Dana White's eyes. And then on Bellator's side, you'd be well looked after. But unfortunately, from what I can see, and I do like them because they seem like a much more, let's say, calmer version of the UFC. It's not so glamorized or so commercialized. It's purely about fighting. You'll be paid well, you'll be looked after well, but
Yeah, the sponsors pay it and all that stuff. It's really really
not
good in Bellator, you know.
not just that, but you don't seem to get too much recognition or let's say fame for your work for your achievements. You don't seem to get
Yeah.
that as much as what you would do in the UFC.
But if I was in the UFC, I'd be doing crazy stuff. Like I'd be doing
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
stuff. You know, I want to show people, like, you know what I mean, I'm
Mm.
crazy in that cage. You know what I mean? I'll
Yeah,
be
of
jumping
course.
off the cage, throwing flying kicks, throwing blade, doing flying arm bars, rolling knee bars, everything. I'll be like a Tony Ferguson, Irish Tony Ferguson. That's what they
Yeah,
call me over here, El Cucuy, the Irish boogeyman. Yeah,
you said that
and
before. You
yeah,
said,
El
you,
Cucuy.
yes, you have that
He's
look and feel of Tony Ferguson.
well, I
Yeah.
get pronounced, I look like Charles Oliver. Oh man.
But yeah, you have that look of someone that will fight to the very, very bitter end, blood, gore, everything doesn't matter. But you're gonna keep pushing and pushing until you get that win, even if it
Yeah.
kills you. You know.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's what you have to be like. At some point going in there and being like, oh, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up. You can't give up in that cage. And I learned from that
Yeah.
because I did give up in the cage before. And I did give up in cage before, to be honest. So I just learned from that mistake, and now I'm never giving up. And I keep fighting. Can't keep going in that cage.
Good.
No
Good.
matter what, no matter if my eyeball's hanging out, I'm still gonna go. You know what I mean? Has to be
Last but not
done.
least, trash talking. You
Yeah.
seem like a sort of person that can. Okay, you want to go to the FC? Well, you seem like the sort of person that can really get us all hyped up. So we will look. We will make sure that we unfailingly do not miss your fight or your performance in that cage on Saturday or Friday night, whichever one it is.
Yeah, I can trash talk, yeah, and I can get the fans hyped up and all that stuff. But when I try to do it, then I fail. But if I just don't try and just be me, then next of all, everyone's like, "Whoa, I try this fight, let's go, let's go." But I probably tried too hard in the last fight, to be honest, to hype it up. But this time, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna let it flow. If the fella talks shit, then I just see in that cage. I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
quiet for a while till I go pro. When I
it's
go pro, then you're gonna see the trash talk.
no, but um, to what you just said there, you are right. If you pretend to be something that you're not, I think people will naturally see through that and see, no, this person's putting it on and pretending. So whether it's bad or even good,
Yeah,
people can pick up that this isn't genuine,
I think it'll
basically.
just be a dog that's trying to be someone else. You know what I mean? It's all about being yourself. And you see all some people trying to be like Conor McGregor and all. They can press conferences trying to be like Conor and all, saying all this and stuff. That they're not. They're never going to get the respect that I would get for being myself. You know, because he's
Yeah.
trying to be like someone that's already famous, that already done it. So what's the point trying to be like someone that done it already to people?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, so if I go in there and be like, yeah, yeah, oh, smash your head in, yeah, oh, smash your head in, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, Connor, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
see,
No.
you're done in one, yeah, ha ha ha. You know what I mean? If I sat down being like that and I was walking in, it's kind of like, what's this dope? Hope he gets knocked out. So,
Um.
nah, be yourself. That's the rule number one in life, be yourself.
So the timer has come on from Zoom saying that we have only about 5 minutes left. Now, is there anyone or any affiliates you want to give a shout out to?
Is the last video going to be in this one? Do you know the one that I got a call?
Yeah, unless if we cannot rearrange and do this whole thing, do this whole thing again. But what I'll do is I'll
Oh,
edit it
not
out.
again.
No, no, no. So what I'll do is I'll edit that bit out. At least
Yeah,
so just be like where we just kind of something happened in between, but we don't make any mention of that, or just be like a transition from first half to the second half.
yeah, perfect, perfect. Because I already shouted out everyone that I wanted to do in the last. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure.
So
No, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah,
He did. Sorry, that's I'm kind of thinking too much about this. Just forgetting
yeah.
stuff.
Don't think too
But
much. It's
look,
only a good deal. Right.
Carl,
Any
Carl,
more
it's
questions for
been
me?
no, it's been a pleasure talking to you. And yeah, this interview seems a lot more calm than our first one. We were having so much fun, we got carried away.
Yeah. The adrenaline, everything was rushing through me and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I was, I was in a different world. I was in a different world, but now I'm calm, collective. I'm in a different gym now, so we're different energies. You know,
Yeah,
different energies now. I'm
guys,
not.
thank
I'm not.
no finish, guys.
I forgot what I was gonna say. God.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Ike MMA show, the Ike MMA podcast. Thank you so much, Carl Byrne, for joining us. And please, guys, if you do enjoy, if you not doing, but if you did enjoy the episode, please don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. You can follow me at Ike Jericho one on Instagram. Or you can follow the podcast at Ike MMA. And also, we check out our accounts on Twitter, and also you can follow Carl Byrne on his Instagram as well. Thank you so much,
Let's
Carl.
go.
See you later.
Yeah.
See you. Cage Legacy. When's that? You said sometime in July.
In Tala, yeah. July, Tala. We see the king out the war.
What
This
day in
time,
July?
I think it's the 16th of July or 25th. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the exact date, but I know it's in July
Sure.
in Tala. In Tala, and you better come over, man. I want to see you cage. So it's screaming in
You
that
know
cage. Yeah.
something? Um, no, I'll talk to you about this on Instagram because the time is it's literally saying 2 minutes left. All right,
Yeah.
but once again, man, thank you so much for coming on, and definitely have you back on again very soon. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Take care.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, legend.